Ladies, there are 7 jackets silently adding 10 years to your look, and I'm willing to bet at least one of them is sitting in your closet right now. It sounds a little scary, I know, but it's the truth most women don't even realize. And you are not alone. So many women over 60 hold on to these pieces. Sometimes it's just habit. Sometimes it's because they're tied to sweet memories. And other times it's simply that thought of, it still works, why throw it out? And honestly, that makes perfect sense. But here's the problem. Those seemingly harmless jackets could be dragging down your style, dimming your face, and taking away from the elegance you truly deserve. That's why in today's video, we're going to walk through each one of these jackets. I'll break down exactly why they can make you look older, and even more importantly, I'll show you what to wear instead. Because the truth is, with just a few simple swaps, your look can instantly feel more modern, more polished, and more elegant. The version of you today, not a faded version of the past. And make sure you stick with me until the very end, because the last jacket isn't just common, it's the most dangerous of them all. It's the one that can add years to your look faster than you think, without you even realizing it. Jacket 1, faded or ripped denim jacket. The denim jacket might be the longest-lasting companion in a woman's closet. For so many of us, it's tied to our youth, to those carefree days of wandering the streets, feeling free, adventurous, even rebellious. Back in our 20s or 30s, slipping one on instantly made us feel alive, like the whole world was ours to explore. And that's exactly why so many women over 60 still hold on to their old denim jackets. They're not just clothing, they're memories, reminders of those spirited years. Who could throw that away? But time has its way of changing things. That once cool denim, now faded, washed out, maybe even torn, doesn't tell the same story anymore. What once symbolized freedom now has the power to drag your whole look down. A faded wash can dull your face, making your skin look tired. Rips and frays, instead of feeling rebellious, can come across as careless, as if you've stopped paying attention to yourself. And those straight, boxy cuts so common in older jackets? They swallow up your shape, hiding your natural curves and leaving you looking weighed down instead of elevated. I've been there myself. I remember wearing a faded denim jacket from the 90s to meet some old friends at a cafe. Everyone laughed and said, "Wow, you really know how to hang on to things." They thought it was impressive. But when I saw the group photo later, I was shocked. My face looked darker, my eyes more tired. Instead of a vibrant woman in her 60s, I saw someone clinging to the past. And in that moment, I realized not every memory needs to be worn on your body. That doesn't mean denim jackets are off the table. Far from it. When you choose the right version, denim can still be casual, comfortable, and absolutely chic. Go for a clean, even wash in a classic deep blue or crisp white with sharp structured tailoring. These colors brighten the skin and bring back a polished, modern feel. Want a styling tip? Try pairing a dark denim jacket with a simple black maxi dress and a light camel handbag. The balance between the structured denim and the flowing dress creates a look that feels young, fresh, and stylish, without trying too hard. So, ladies, remember this. You can absolutely be casual and still look polished. The point isn't to hold on to a faded, worn-out version of yesterday, but to choose a jacket that reflects who you are today. At this stage of life, you don't need to prove you're edgy like you were in your 20s. What the world needs to see now is your confidence, your presence, and that timeless beauty that only comes with experience. Jacket 2, sequined or shiny jackets. Sparkle isn't always elegant. For years, sequined and metallic jackets were seen as the ultimate symbol of glamour. They were tied to memories of parties, nights on the dance floor, and special occasions that called for a little extra shine. That's why so many women over 60 still keep them tucked away in their closets. We've been conditioned to believe that slipping into something sparkly will instantly make us look younger, fresher, more captivating. And yes, in that moment under the lights, it can feel like a confidence boost. But the truth is that artificial shine often steals the spotlight from your natural glow. The biggest issue with sequins and metallic fabrics is the way they reflect light. Instead of brightening your complexion, they tend to exaggerate fine lines around the eyes and mouth. The skin can look drier, the face sharper, less soft. Instead of elevating you, the jacket becomes the star, and not in a flattering way. You end up remembered as the sparkle, not the woman wearing it. The effect? You risk looking less like the radiant version of yourself and more like a walking disco ball. I learned this lesson the hard way. At my granddaughter's birthday party, I pulled out a silver sequin blazer I had loved for years. The second I walked in, all eyes were on me. I felt bold, different, unforgettable. But later, when I saw the family photos, my heart sank. The harsh glare bouncing off that jacket made my skin look dry and tired. And the worst part? No one was really looking at me. Every eye in the picture seemed drawn to the jacket instead. That so-called sparkle didn't make me look youthful at all. It erased me. So what's the better choice? It's not sequins. It's color and cut. A strong red blazer, a bold cobalt, or a soft lavender can light up your face and make you stand out in the right way. Picture a deep red blazer over a crisp white blouse with dark denim jeans, sophisticated, modern, yet vibrant. Or imagine a lavender blazer paired with white pants for a look that feels light, fresh, and youthful. These pieces bring attention back where it belongs, to your face, your energy, your presence. Elegance has never needed to shout. It doesn't rely on artificial shimmer to be noticed. True elegance shows up in clean lines, flattering colors, and the quiet confidence you carry every single day. And the most important truth, you already have your own shine. The right jacket should only reflect it, never overshadow it. Jacket 3, the overly heavy motorcycle biker jacket. The rebel jacket can turn against you. For many of us, the biker jacket was once the ultimate symbol of freedom and individuality. It brings back memories of youth, late nights out with friends, loud concerts, and that fearless, rebellious energy when nothing seemed off limits. That's why so many women still keep theirs tucked away in the closet. It feels like proof of who we once were, bold, daring, strong. But as time goes on, that jacket with all its hardware doesn't always tell the right story anymore. The oversized zippers, chunky studs, heavy buckles, and exaggerated shoulders can make your frame look stiff and rigid. Instead of highlighting your strength, they create a harshness that feels cold and uninviting. The thick leather and structured cut can weigh you down, swallowing up the natural softness and fluidity that actually make a mature woman so captivating. What once looked strong can now come across as severe. What once felt confident may now read as distant. I had this realization myself. One day I wore my old biker jacket to brunch with a group of friends. The moment I sat down, one of them laughed and said, "You look like you're about to hop on a Harley, not order pancakes." It was meant as a light-hearted joke, and I laughed too, but it stuck with me. The truth was clear. Some pieces that worked beautifully at 30 don't always serve us the same way at 60. What once made me stand out was now hiding the grace and calm confidence I had grown into over the years. That doesn't mean leather jackets are off the table. Far from it. The key is choosing a version that's more refined. A simple, streamlined leather jacket with minimal hardware and soft, supple leather can still feel edgy without being overwhelming. Colors like camel, burgundy, or chocolate brown bring warmth and elegance, and they're easy to pair. Picture a burgundy leather jacket over a floral midi dress with sleek ankle boots. Chic, confident, and perfectly balanced. Or for something fresh, try cream or mustard yellow leather. It's bold, it's modern, and it stands out without shouting. The real power at 60 isn't about proving you're still badass like you were decades ago. It's about striking that balance. Strong yet soft, bold yet graceful. And the jacket you wear should reflect that balance. You absolutely can be powerful without looking rigid. With the right leather jacket, you'll feel polished, contemporary, and most importantly, you'll project the kind of confidence that only comes from years of truly knowing yourself. Jacket 4, animal print jacket. Leopard is not always luxury. Animal print jackets, whether leopard, snake, or zebra, were once the ultimate symbol of sexy and bold. They carried the image of a woman unafraid to take risks, walking into any room with confidence and attitude. That's why so many women still hang on to them, treating them as a secret weapon to prove they're still alluring, no matter their age. Slip one on, and it feels like instant drama and instant magnetism. But once you hit your 60s, those same prints can start working against you. Animal print is powerful to the eye, and when it takes over your whole outfit, it steals the attention away from your face and your presence. The harsh contrast can make your features look harder, less soft, sometimes even forced. What was once considered bold and glamorous can now read as loud, overdone, even a little tacky. Instead of showcasing your confidence, that jacket risks turning you into a caricature. Exaggerated, more costume than chic. I learned this lesson firsthand. I had a leopard print jacket I absolutely adored, and one day I decided to wear it to an art exhibit. I thought it would make me look striking, memorable, but the moment I walked into the gallery, I noticed the stares. No one was looking at me. They were staring at the jacket. I felt like I disappeared behind those spots, like I'd become the leopard print instead of myself. The excitement I'd felt at first quickly turned into discomfort. That doesn't mean animal print has to disappear from your wardrobe completely. The secret is in moderation. Use it as an accent, not the main event. A solid trench coat in beige, black, or camel gives you a timeless, elegant foundation. Then, let the print show up in smaller doses. A leopard scarf, a snakeskin skirt paired with a neutral jacket, or even zebra print shoes. These little touches let your personality shine without drowning out your presence. Imagine a classic beige trench with just a small leopard scarf. It's chic, modern, and the focus stays exactly where it should, on your face and your aura. Fashion doesn't need to scream to make an impact. True confidence doesn't come from loud, overpowering patterns. It radiates naturally in the way you carry yourself and the way you smile. Confidence doesn't need to shout, it whispers. And when you choose the right jacket, you'll realize you don't need over-the-top prints to stand out. Your poise, your elegance, and the beauty that comes with maturity are more than enough to make you unforgettable. Jacket 5. Oversized, shapeless jackets. When comfort goes too far. In almost every woman's closet, there's at least one oversized jacket. It feels like a safety net. You throw it on and instantly hide a softer waistline or fuller hips. And let's be honest, these jackets are convenient. You don't have to think too hard about them. You don't have to worry about fit. You just slip one on and head out the door. That ease is exactly why they've become such a go-to, especially on busy days or when comfort is the top priority. But that comfort often comes with a cost. When a jacket is too big, with no shape or structure, it swallows your figure whole. The natural curves that define femininity all but disappear. Instead of looking effortless, the overall effect is heavy, sloppy, and far from youthful. Even worse, all that extra fabric around the shoulders and chest drags your features down, making your face look tired and your energy dimmed. What you thought was a shortcut to confidence actually makes you fade into the background, like you're hiding behind a giant curtain of fabric. That doesn't mean you have to sacrifice comfort. The real key is in the cut. A blazer with a subtle cinch at the waist or a trench coat with a belt can give you the same easy wearability while also defining your shape. They don't need to be tight. Just enough structure creates balance, highlights your waistline, and pulls everything together. Imagine a camel trench coat with the belt tied neatly, paired with slim black pants and pointed-toe shoes. Instantly, your look is elevated, modern, sleek, and refined. Or picture a navy blazer with a gentle waistline, worn over a simple shift dress. The effect is chic and polished, but still easy and comfortable. The important thing is knowing the line between comfort and losing yourself in the clothes. You can enjoy freedom of movement without disappearing inside shapeless layers. At this stage of life, fashion should be a harmony of ease and elegance, a way to move through the world lightly while still letting your presence shine. You deserve for your figure and your confidence to be seen, not hidden under oversized jackets that drown you out. Jacket 6. Cheap fabric jackets. Polyester, that wrinkles easily. It's not just the cut. It's the fabric that betrays you. In almost every woman's closet, there are a few jackets bought on impulse because they were inexpensive, easy to find, and seemed practical. Polyester jackets are always sitting on the racks in every color and cut imaginable, usually with a price tag that feels like a bargain. Many women think it's just something to throw on for warmth or wind protection. Why invest too much? That logic makes sense in the moment, which is why these pieces often stick around and get worn on repeat for everyday errands. The problem is that cheap fabric rarely delivers what you hope for. Low-quality polyester tends to shine unnaturally, wrinkle easily, pill and fade after just a few washes. When you put it on, it lacks drape, texture, and refinement, leaving your whole outfit looking stiff and inexpensive. Instead of pulling your look together, it can drag it down, making an otherwise neat outfit appear sloppy or cheapened. And at 60 and beyond, when your presence and confidence should be the highlight, letting poor fabric take the spotlight does you no favors. It robs you of that polished finish and can even make your face look more tired, less vibrant. The smarter move is to invest in fewer jackets, but better ones. You don't need a closet packed with outerwear. Just a handful of truly high-quality pieces will make a world of difference. Fabrics like wool, blends, tweed, cashmere, or suede are timeless choices. They hold their shape, feel luxurious to the touch, and give off an understated sophistication. Imagine slipping into a tailored tweed blazer, pairing it with crisp white pants, and finishing with a silk scarf. Add a pair of delicate metallic earrings, and suddenly the whole look feels elevated and modern. Or try a soft suede jacket in light brown, layered over a cream sweater and dark blue jeans. It's simple, but instantly refined. At the end of the day, fabric matters. It can be your loyal ally or your silent betrayer. A jacket cut from a beautiful fabric brightens your complexion, flatters your figure, and most importantly, makes you feel worthy of elegance at this stage of life. Fashion isn't just about cut or color, it's about fabric, the foundation of every polished look. And remember this, good fabric always elevates you, even when the rest of your outfit is as simple as can be. Jacket 7, bulky puffer coats. Warmth shouldn't come at the cost of elegance. For so many women, the puffer coat is a winter lifesaver. It's warm, it lasts for years without really going out of style, and no one can deny just how practical it is. On freezing days, slipping one on feels like instant protection, like wrapping yourself in a safety blanket. That's why so many women keep them as closet staples, especially in colder climates. But here's the reality. As reliable as they are, bulky puffers can work against you when it comes to style. The oversized, long versions often create that dreaded balloon effect, swallowing your curves and turning your body into one big block of fabric. Instead of looking sleek, you end up looking puffed up, heavier, and shorter than you actually are. Thick collars and padded shoulders can even drag your features down, making your face look duller and more tired. Sure, you're warm, but all that bulk takes away the polish and elegance that truly elevate your look. The fix isn't to give up puffer coats altogether. It's about choosing smarter versions. Skip the floor-sweeping, overstuffed styles, and go for a shorter, more tailored cut made with lightweight down. They still keep you cozy, but without overwhelming your shape. And don't underestimate the power of a waist belt. That one small detail instantly defines your silhouette, giving you balance and proportion. For styling, picture a cropped neutral puffer paired with straight-leg black pants and ankle boots that elongate your legs. Or try an olive green belted puffer over a fitted knit midi dress with tall boots, warm, chic, and modern without all the bulk. The point is this, staying warm should never mean sacrificing your style. At any age, you deserve to be both cozy and chic. With the right choices, the puffer coat can still be your best friend in winter, one that keeps you protected while letting your elegance shine through. You absolutely can be comfortable and stylish at the same time. Don't trade elegance for warmth, because finding that balance between practicality and polish is exactly what keeps you radiant. Ladies, fashion after 60 isn't about racing to hide your age. It's about telling your story. The story of a woman who is confident, experienced, and full of grace. Every piece in your closet should reflect the woman you are today. Sophisticated, vibrant, and alive. Not just reminders of what once was. It's time to let go of the jackets that weigh you down. dull your presence, or feel out of step with who you've become. By making space for pieces that elevate you, you're not just refreshing your wardrobe, you're nurturing your spirit. That's a form of self-care, and you deserve every bit of it. If this video resonated with you, hit subscribe and share it with the women you love. I'd also love to hear your story. What has your style journey been like? And tell me in the comments. Out of these 7 jackets, which one is still hanging in your closet? It's such a wonderful way for us to share, learn, and inspire each other. Always remember, your beauty doesn't come from chasing trends. It comes from the courage to choose what truly honors you. You can be radiant, graceful, and strong at every stage of your life.